Green up there! Looking at a bomb.
What? I headshotted him? What is going on, you guys? It is your buddy Upshall, and today a bunch of footage got released for the new DLC coming to Battlefield 1, the Russian in the Name of the Tsar DLC, and just from all the footage I've watched from other YouTubers, this video that you're seeing right now is from Two Angry Gamers. Gonna be slipping in a few more clips from other YouTubers as well, because unfortunately I didn't get the opportunity to capture any myself, so I'm just kind of commentating over what these other guys were doing, but I'm going to leave links to their stuff, to their channels in the description down below. So big kudos to those guys. But yeah, so what I wanted to get into is how obscenely overpowered the horses look in this upcoming DLC. So the way that they work is that you have two attacks, basically. So you have what seems to be a bayonet charge, pretty much with the horse, where you just charge with that big spear and you just impale guys and launch them. This dude must have biceps, strong front delts, some crazy pecs, because this dude is just launching guys on horseback. It's obscene. It's borderline inhuman, but it is what it is. It looks really cool, so I'm definitely down for it, and I'm definitely down to play it. There is also a second attack where you do more of a swipe, which is kind of like an arcing, well, yeah, it's an arcing swipe along the side of the horse. It's what, I think from what we've seen in this footage, you'll be using to kill other people on horseback, and you can use it to kill pretty seemingly big areas of dudes who are sitting on the ground. So that's kind of interesting as well. Honestly, from what I've seen so far, I know it's mostly edited videos. It seems pretty strong. You might hear some people yelling horses OP. I guess we'll really just have to see when everybody gets their hands on it. But yeah, this is going to be an interesting DLC. Now, the second tidbit of information that was just released today that I think is going to have a lot of people pretty hype is they've released on their Twitter, over at the Battlefield 1 Twitter, an image that makes it seem that we'll be getting a DLC map of some sorts every single month. So we've already known that we got our Novell Nights map this month in June with our June update. Next month in July, we'll be getting Preda to her. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that. But we'll also be getting Upshall Pass, which is what this map you're seeing right now is. We'll be getting that in August ahead of the Russian DLC releasing in full in September. And I think it's going to be, the way it works, the way I'm understanding it, is that we won't actually be getting 6 maps now in September. We'll be getting 5 with 1 releasing early, which honestly I'm totally okay with that. I also just want to kind of make a correction to a previous video. After watching the EA press conference, I essentially was super high levels of salt. After seeing that the DLC was not going to release the next one, or only our second DLC for Battlefield 1 was not going to release until September, and at that point I thought it was only 4 maps, which was to me extra unacceptable for that long of a wait for only 4 maps. Instead, we're going to get 6. In my opinion, it's still very low for a game with this big of a budget. I don't really think, especially with some of the bugs still left in the game, such as if you play the new operations mode where you can stay in a game. I think it was fixed after the June patch, but if you press the start button in the second game of operations, it would lock you out. It would just totally break the screen. You'd have to back out of that lobby and start again. So to me, it wasn't like they were putting a whole lot of time into bug fixes, so really the whole longer wait, higher quality thing wasn't ringing too much of a bell with me, and the fact that we were only getting 4 maps, was really aggravating. But this model, to me, seems like DICE is listening to that feedback. I'm sure I'm nowhere near the only person who is very peeved with a September release for the Russian DLC, so at least DICE is taking the feedback from the community and acting on it. From what I understood, part of the Russian DLC from some of the other YouTubers that I've been talking to, it's partly finished. So I guess maybe Upshall Pass was completely done. They're working on the other map still, so they're just going to roll out Upshall Pass a little bit earlier. My other question is, does that mean that after the Russian DLC, are we going to be receiving monthly content still? So are we going to, the Russian DLC is going to release in September. We're supposed to be getting our next DLC after that in December. So if you know the months of the year, we got October, November. We'll be getting 2 new maps on those months as well. I hope so. From this promotional material, it kind of makes me think that I have been deceived before, but I'm optimistic. I hope we're going to be getting lots more content to keep this game alive, because that's really what it needs. I think the base, the core of Battlefield 1, with a few little issues, is great. And it's a very good shooter to hop on with your buddies, shoot the shit, blow some stuff up, make some Battlefield moments. And that core is awesome. It's an incredible game, and it's an awesome franchise. I just hope that EA supports it. I hope they just allow DICE to make some great content for the community. And I'm thinking that this latest announcement is a little bit of a drive in that direction. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the horse gameplay. Horse is OP. I will be live today as well, probably a little bit after this video goes live. So yeah, I'll catch you guys there. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a dislike if you didn't. And I'll see you guys soon.